things?
Ooh, dang, you're not supposed to tell nobody that.
Okay.
Oh, that's a secret. That's a secret.
I don't know about the game. I don't know. Looking for unique handcrafted creations?
Aaron Hunzinger of AH Did It specializes in one-of-a-kind lighting, custom furniture, and get this, more.
Each piece is carefully crafted with care and imagination, ensuring no two are alike.
No project is too big or small.
For more, find Aaron on social media under AH Did It. Yes, that's all one word, AH Did It.
Where imagination meets craftsmanship. Come hungry to Frank's Diner and enjoy some of Kenosha's best food.
From their iconic garbage plate to mouth-watering Bloody Marys.
Frank serves up delicious breakfasts and lunches every day.
Grab the meal of your lifetime at 508 58th Street and check out franksdinerkenosha.com.
And don't forget, order what you want, eat what you get.
About Time Moving System. It's about time moving was easy.
Wow, local or long distance, big or small, Quinn and his experienced team have got you covered.
Make the move today by calling Quinn at 262-222-2624 or visit AboutTimeMoving.com today. Get a move on!
5 stars.
This episode of the Ktown Connects Podcast is going to be unchair-gettable as we're sitting down and chatting it up with the owner of Wooden Chair Antiques, the lovely Maya. Cue that music, Jason. The sweet, sweet sound of Jason cracking open a Public Brewing Company beer.
Oh, that's so good.
Wow. Welcome to the Ktown Connects Podcast.
Hey there, Donnie. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Wonderful.
And how are you doing?
I didn't get a chance to do my normal intro that I do, and it kind of threw me off.
I'm so sorry. You cracked open that beer, and I was just like, wow.
I didn't sip of it. I was waiting this whole time to crack it open at the end of the song, and I was thirsty.
Yeah, when I hear the crack of a Public Brewing Company beer, I just gotta say, wow, that sounds so refreshing.
Oh my gosh, and it is too.
Yeah, get on down to Public Brewing Company in beautiful downtown Kenosha. Get down there, 58th Street. They got everything: beer, food, spirits, entertainment, wine. They got everything. Art shows coming up. Everything.
They got their trivia night. They got like a bingo night, maybe.
They have just
stuff
check
like that.
out their website.
Yeah. Publiccraftbrewing.com.
Yes, check it out. They are amazing. Russ, Matt, the whole team, fantastic down there.
Oh, there's a Rex and a Russ, isn't there?
Yes, yes. The old double R.
Yeah.
Yes.
R&R. Go down to Public, get yourself some R&R.
Yes, I like that. And don't forget those curds, baby.
Oh, I love those cheese curds down there at Public.
Yeah.
Good stuff. And also to give special thanks to Dropping Daisies for that great theme song.
I love it.
What do you think of that song, Donnie?
Oh, every time I hear it, it just reminds me of just a great innocent time in America when rock and roll was alive. And that's just how I feel every time I hear that song.
And you know what? After 45,000 episodes, it's still number 1 in the charts.
And you know what? Number 1 in my heart, as always. Did you like that song?
I love it.
I know, a real rocker, huh? They did that just for us.
That's awesome.
I know.
That's awesome.
I
Yay.
know. And thank you, Angie. Angie still loves it.
Yeah.
She's almost speechless. She can only say one word.
Yay.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
What does Kevin think of it, though?
You guys suck!
Kevin, come on. You got to start being more positive about things. Where are we? Where are we recording the show at today,
Donnie,
Jason?
we are at our great home here at the Better Call Parise recording studio in downtown Kenosha. If you need a lawyer, get one who knows Kenosha. Frank Parise has been defending clients since 1985. Criminal defense, DUIs, traffic tickets, you name it. Give him a call at 656-9906. That's Frank Parise.
Yeah, Frank Parise, thank you so much for sponsoring this wonderful, wonderful studio we have here.
Yeah. And did you know the Ktown Connects hotline is open?
The Ktown Connects hotline? line?
Yes.
Are you serious? What is that? Tell me
you
more.
can give us some feedback. Tell us how much you love the show. Tell us what you hate the show. You can go to ktownconnects.com. There's a little phone icon right there. Click on that icon and leave a message for us.
Oh, yeah, please do. I want to.
Do we have any new ones, Donnie? I haven't been able to access the email.
I haven't seen any come in lately, so come on. Somebody go to the website. Give us a call from the website. Leave us a nasty message.
What? That's not nice.
They're funnier, right? Nobody wants to hear, like, oh, you guys are so cool and popular. We love your show. We want to hear the horrible stuff.
What? People don't have, if they have something bad to say, they're not going to listen to our show. They don't like it.
That's true. So who do we got in the studio today,
We're
Jason?
talking to Maya today. She's the owner of Wooden Chair Antiques, located at 5710 4th Avenue. Located in the bottom of the Virginia Towers building.
Hello.
Hey.
Welcome to the show. How are you?
I am well. How are you?
I'm doing great. But before we get to your story, we kind of want to get to know your story.
Ooh, okay.
So you did not grow up in Kenosha.
No, I did not.
Let's bring you all the way back to the beginning.
Okay, let's go back.
All right. Where were you born at?
I was originally born in Illinois.
Illinois, huh?
Sorry, where's that?
Waukegan.
Sorry, where's that?
Okay.
So silent.
Okay, so not too far away then.
No, not too far away.
Okay, all right.
Growing up, do you ever visit Kenosha? Have you any opinion of it back then?
I didn't learn that Kenosha existed until I got into my late 20s.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah. Early 30s, late 20s.
Yeah, screw Wisconsin.
Because I was all about the Chicago,
Yeah. What's your earliest memory of, like, appreciating something like an old item or something, like, historic like that?
Oh, yes. I was in the art museum. We were in high school. It's one of those trips. You get to go on a field trip.
Yeah.
So they took us down to the art museum, the one with the two lions.
Yeah. Chicago Art Museum. Yeah.
Yes, and we had to do stills. And I found this one of image, and I don't know the name of it. I just really, really liked it. So that's where it started.
Okay. What was the image of?
It was a man.
Oh.
Very muscular man.
Was he wearing clothes?
A little bit of
Okay, because if I look at your face.
We were doing stills that day.
Okay. Oh, it's still life people. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, gotcha. I thought it was just still anything, but.
Still life. So.
Oh, okay, all right. So how did that make you appreciate, like, old things? Was he an old man?
Well, no. Well, ironically, because we got to walk around, and then we got to pick an actual still that was there.
Okay.
And I saw a tiger.
Oh.
And then I walked around the corner, and then you see, like, all the sculptures of, the Romans and the Italians and wherever else these, different sculptures came through. And so there's one's very famous. But for some reason I can't remember the name. And it's the guy. He's got like the little loincloth, and he's all muscular and buff, and he's got this curly hair. He's quite handsome.
Okay. Oh.
I was like, future husband.
Yeah. I guess so.
Okay.
I guess so.
All right.
And how old were you then?
High
school?
I was in
junior
high
high?
school. I was in high school. Yeah.
You still in Waukegan?
No. Oh God, no.
Where'd you go to high school?
No. Oh, did I go to high school there? Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's what I meant. You were still attending school.
Yeah, I was still attending school, high school. Yeah.
That was a trip to Chicago then.
Yeah, it was a trip.
Okay. Took the train down there?
No, you know what? We all jam packed in that bus.
Oh,
I can't believe that. Today's world, driving over there, it's like a whole day. I don't know how you did it between 9 and 2.
Yeah, you just crammed them in and got them there.
Magical wheels.
Yeah. Got them down there. So when you were in high school, what did you want to be when you grew up? What was your kind of...
I've always wanted to be a business owner.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah, that was your dream, huh?
Always wanted to be a business owner.
What did your parents do?
So my father is a mechanical engineer.
Wow.
Yep, he worked for Apple Laboratories. Can I say that?
Yeah.
You can say whatever you want.
Okay,
It's your
okay.
show.
This is your story.
Oh, okay.
This is your story.
All right.
Unless you're making it up, then you shouldn't say it.
No,
but-
then don't say it. Don't say it. Yep, my father worked for Apple Laboratories. He worked on the robots.
No.
It was a lot of fun. I remember going down to one of those like family things, and he showed us how the robots worked.
Wow.
It was really cool. My mother, she was a professor.
Oh, wow.
In Evanston, Illinois. Yeah, that's where she ended her career. Well, retired. I should say that. But yeah, so that's what they did.
Wow. Okay. So very successful parents.
They're very, and it's interesting. Real quick, my father was born in California.
Wow.
Yep, and adopted, and then he was brought back to Mexico. And my mother was born in Mexico, and then several of them moved into Texas. So that's where we get our Tex-Mex.
Okay.
But she did go to the university in Mexico, and then they brought here in the States. She came to the States, and it's interesting because she ended up with her master's here.
Wow.
She achieved it and learned English. So I mean, her journey was tremendous.
Yeah, that's dedication.
And I love my father's story too, because my father growing up adopted, hardworking. His adopted family taught him like, hey, you wake up and you go to work. There's no this downtime. Okay, there's none of this.
No time to relax.
So he him and his buddies, they had all the muscle cars. And,
they were into that.
So he was into that.
Is that where you kind of get it from? Because you like those kind of classic muscle cars as well. Okay.
I was in the garage there with him. He's doing something. I was like, "Can I help?" But what I love about the story about my father is that he did have an education, but he got his position because of his skill set.
Wonderful.
Yes.
That's the way it should be.
That's how it should be.
Yeah. Do you have any brothers and sisters?
I have 3 sisters in total.
Wow. Okay. Wow.
Yes.
Are you the youngest?
I'm the 3rd.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and the most spoiled.
Oh, I bet. I couldn't tell. So what was that like growing up with all sisters?
Oh, my God, don't get me started.
Your poor dad.
Oh, I know. I don't know how he did it. He's such a good man.
Grew up with 5 women in the house?
Oh, boy.
Oh, man, it was an adventure, let me tell you what.
Hopefully you have more than one bathroom. You can...
Well, yeah, we did.
Good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we had to.
Good.
Do you still have good relationship with your parents? And if they're still with us, I don't know.
Yes, my parents are with us, but everyone's in Texas.
Oh, okay.
Except for one sister. She's in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Oh, wow. Okay.
If you haven't been, go during October. The Balloon Fest.
Okay.
Balloon Fest.
Well, you'll love it.
Okay. Interesting. Is that how they get the meth back and forth
That's
during
it. Yeah.
Balloon Fest?
How'd you figure that out? You land where you land.
Oh, so you have a lot of spots where you can go vacation. You go, okay, I like that. Do they come visit? Have they seen the shop?
Yes.
Obviously, they've come.
They were here in May. They
Wonderful.
were here in May, and it was
Wonderful.
a lot of fun.
Are they like, what are you doing in Kenosha?
I know. Well, prior to me opening up my shop, I was in the field of corporate, that 9 to 5.
So is that when you were in Texas? Did you move there with them? How old were you when they moved?
No, let me think. Well, we travel back and forth, right? You go, you come, you go, you come.
Okay.
Well, about 26 years ago, give or take, 26, 28 years ago.
So you must have been like 5.
I know. Thank you. They all went, and I stayed.
Okay.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah.
What made you stick around here? A guy or?
Corporate.
The job you
The
had?
job.
Okay.
Yeah. That J-O-B.
Yeah. Well, that's where the money was, right?
That's where I was.
Okay.
What were you doing? Can you tell us?
I was an HRBP.
Wow.
Yes.
And you must have really kind of liked doing it if you stuck around, or you just liked the money?
Well, a little bit of both.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I truly enjoy. I love helping people. I've always loved it.
How'd you first fall in love with the antiquing and going around hitting these fairs and things like that?
Yes. Okay, so my love actually is in construction. All right. And so I like taking things apart and putting things together.
Okay.
And so I'm on the side of the road one day, and I'm in my my later 20s. I'm riding down the road, and I see a lingerie cabinet, and it was broken. And I was like, I bet you I can fix that.
Oh.
Okay. That's what it started.
Like, ooh, a project.
Yeah, it's a project. The little display cabinet was built in 1982. So it had this little maker's mark on it, and I found it interesting.
Okay, yeah.
So
the history of it and everything?
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
took it, fixed it, I got it for free, and I think I spent maybe like $20 on the paint and everything else, right? That's when I painted. I don't do that now. But everyone's got their choice, right?
Right.
Yeah.
But that's where it kicked off.
Okay.
I fixed the drawers, I fixed the leg, because that's my little construction background.
Yeah.
Right.
And I was so proud of myself, and I sold it for $375.
Wow.
I know.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, and so there it is. I was like, oh, snap.
Yeah.
Like I think I can do something with this.
Yep.
So then you just continue to like find items, go to these markets, so to speak, or do you call them flea market? I don't know, what do you call these kind of things?
I go everywhere.
Rummage sales.
Rummage sales.
Okay.
The barn sales are the best.
Barn
You guys
sales.
got to come to a barn sale with me.
Barn sale.
I'm just saying, you get dirty, okay? But you pull out some real good finds.
Okay.
Real good finds. So anywhere, garage sale, estate sale, barn sales. You can go down to the markets. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
A lot of fun.
You just got to find these towns where they don't really know the price on some things.
Oh,
Is that
you're
what
not
it is?
supposed to tell nobody that.
okay.
Oh, that's a secret. That's a secret.
I don't know about the game. I don't know.
Most people just want to get rid of it.
Okay, and then you kind of just figure it out as you go.
Yep.
You kind of clean it up a little bit and do that. I'm giving away too many secrets.
I know.
Oh, my
Don't give
bad.
them
Sorry.
all away.
Well, you think, anyone can do it. You just got to buy it and sell it. But it takes a lot of work, though.
Right.
You think,
Dedication.
you have to find it. You have to haul it. You have to clean it. You have
Yeah.
to find a buyer and
Yeah.
store it till then. And it's not just something that anyone can do.
The
Yep.
hunt, you sit on the product till it sells.
Yep.
I mean, you're losing money every day you keep the item.
Exactly.
I mean,
Exactly.
So did you start collecting just older things then?
Yeah, so that's what it started off with. I started collecting it, and I became, I'm not going to lie, like, oh, man, my house looked like a museum. I was like, don't you sit there.
Can't sit on that. That counts for sitting.
For looking only. And don't touch anything.
Yeah, right.
And I ended up realizing that I could travel. And I started going coast to coast.
oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Oh, it was fun. Oh, it was tons of fun. And so of course I had the pickup truck. And I'm like, oh, this is on. This is
So
on.
you would just take off from your job, or on weekends you would just kind of travel and go town to town and just
pick stuff up.
throw them back to your truck.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Bring it back home and, okay, what can I do? What could fix this, paint this, do this?
9 times that. Because, I'd go back and forth from here to Texas.
Right.
So I would just, grab the truck and trailer, unload it, and sell.
And just, hey, this is for sale, this is for sale. And this is while you're still working for corporate?
Yes.
So every
Wow.
weekend you kind of go hop around, find a show somewhere. And
Yep, go do something here, there, this, that. Tons of fun.
Yeah.
Well, I thought it was, And then, it was even better because I was making all kinds of money. And there's a secret I ain't even going to tell because then everyone was going to know. But when you know, you know.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Whoa.
it just comes to you, right?
But, you walk out of there, you make good money, and hey, it works.
So then you're doing this week in, week out. Then when did you decide to say, hey, I'm going to just go full time with this?
Well, so this is what happened. One day I'm at a show, and all of a sudden I'm looking around, and I'm like, shit, fuck, damn. The one that's making the money is the person putting on the show.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, that's where it's at. Yep.
I was like, oh, damn. So I had to figure that one out. Okay. And when you don't know how to put businesses together, it's a little bit challenging.
Right.
So it took me a little bit, but then I figured it out. And an opportunity arose with the whole corporate thing. I was traveling back and forth from here to, because I was working in Kenosha. Indiana 2 weeks, here 2 weeks.
Oh, okay.
And I was going back and forth, back and forth.
And you're still living in Waukegan then, though?
No. I was living in Wadsworth at that time.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
A lot of
enough,
traveling for you.
A lot of traveling, yes. So the company lost the account in Indiana, lost the account in Kenosha, and I was actually supposed to go out to Texas.
Oh,
wow.
So that was going to be my opportunity, but the Lord said, we got another opportunity for you. So I just took it. I took the package, and here I am.
Wow. Okay.
Boom.
I think with that, we'll take our first break, and then we'll come back, and we'll talk about you settling here in Kenosha and then opening up Wooden Chair Antiques.
Beautiful.
All right, we'll be back.
Honor your loved ones with dignity by choosing Casey Family Options, funerals and cremations in your time of need.
For over 50 years, Casey Family Options Funerals and Cremations has been your caring neighbors, offering personalized funeral and cremation services.
Steve's experienced team is here to guide you through every step with compassion and respect.
Visit them at 3016 75th Street or call 262-653-0667.
Learn more at CaseyFamilyOptions.com.
Looking to upgrade your floors or remodel your space?
Well, visit Dickhouse Cizak Tile at 6403 75th Street.
They specialize in tile, flooring, and home renovations, offering expert design and installation services.
Visit DickHouseCizak.com or call them at 262-694-9777 and get that free estimate today.
Dicko Cizak, where your home makeover begins. Beep, beep!
Looking for a reliable ride? Carbox, owned by Scott Dooley, has you covered with locations in Kenosha and Racine.
Carbox offers quality used cars at a great price, making car buying easy and stress-free.
Stop on by 1750 22nd Avenue in Kenosha or 3317 Durand Ave in Racine and browse their inventory online at carboxwi.com.
Carbox, driving you to your next adventure. Beep, beep! And we're back from that break.
Yay!
We sure are, Donnie, and what a great break that was.
Yeah, it was.
And hey, if you want to hear this episode without those pesky commercials, well, head over to ktownconnects.com and become a Patreon supporter.
What is a Patreon supporter, Jason?
Oh, man, Donnie, being a Patreon supporter gets you this episode early, ad-free, and with bonus material.
Bonus material?
I know.
Tell me more.
Well, this doesn't cost much, Donnie. Subscriptions start at just $2 a month. That's it.
That's it. That's cheaper than a cup of coffee nowadays.
I know. You ain't kidding.
Mm-hmm.
So visit ktownconnects.com and click that link to sign up. And we'd like to thank our Patreon subscriber of the week, and that is Dan Valdez.
Oh, Dan Valdez. I love that
just
little
saw him
stinker.
recently.
I
Yeah,
did too.
yeah,
I
yeah.
love that man.
Good guy. Good guy. Him and his family, they were there. And big thanks to Dan for supporting us and all of our other Patreon supporters.
Yeah,
So
thank you all so much.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all.
thank you to all of our supporters. So get on over there and become a supporter and listen to this show completely ad-free. You can hear Maya's favorite curse word.
Yes. I know it's riveting.
Oh my gosh, you won't believe what she says.
No, you won't.
It's
you won't.
insane.
Yeah.
You gotta hear it.
I had to cover my ears.
Oh, it was. I know.
I
blushed.
I was offended.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you can only hear that. ktownconnects.com, Patreon.
Yeah. Well, we are here with Maya from Wooden Chair Antiques, located at 5710 4th Avenue. Follow Wooden Chair Antiques on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. And that TikTok is, what is that?
Live life well.
Yes, you got some great TikToks on there.
You're becoming quite a TikToker.
Yeah,
stuff there.
influencer over here.
I'm trying.
Yeah.
So now, Maya, before you opened Wooden Chair Antiques, you kind of had that name established already with your kind of shows and stuff you were doing. What inspired you to bring on the name Wooden Chair?
Well, I was driving down to town one time, and I saw the name Wooden Chair. So I walk in, and everything was made of wood. The chairs, the tables, everything, the floor, everything. And I was just so geeking out.
It was a store? Like they were selling the stuff?
They were. You can buy everything.
Okay.
You can buy everything. And I loved it so much. I was like, I'm going to use it. Just slap antiques in the back.
Oh, so you stole
That's
the name,
how
huh?
it started.
All right, okay.
I love it.
I love it.
All the good ideas have been done already anyway. So.
Yeah.
Plus, Wooden Chair that just sums it all up.
It does. It does. And plus, I love wooden chairs. So when I came across this place, I was like, what?
And it's like the first antique ever is a wooden chair, probably.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And I bet that one didn't squeak.
It didn't.
So you're doing these shows. You're kind of starting to organize these shows yourself now. Or what kind of really gave you the kick in the ass to really get out there and start to look for a shop?
Okay. So what actually happened was I wanted to be the promoter.
Oh.
So.
Okay.
Made a few phone calls, talked to a few people, and they're like, you can get it done. I was like, cool, I'll do this.
Nice.
So I do have a business called Yesteryear Promotions.
Okay.
I thought it was super cool. I got my little mascot guy. He's got this like big old mustache, big old hat. Got to be a little country western.
Okay. We know you like the country.
So I rent out Gray's Lake. Okay, the Gray's Lake fairgrounds.
Wow.
Oh, I was going to go big. You go big or don't go at all.
Go big or go home, right?
That's right. That's right. So I put my all into it. I was doing marketing. I was doing advertisement. I was calling people. You pick up the phone and call someone.
Yep.
It's the hardest thing to do. It's the hardest thing to do. I think I got 3 people to sign up.
Oh.
Because they didn't know me.
Yeah, they don't know what this is. And
So I scrapped it, went back to the drawing board, okay? And I was like, okay, I'm going to do brick and mortar. Mm-hmm. But, again, the Lord knew what I wanted. Mm-hmm. So I accidentally found the place where I'm at. It was an accident. Because, Wooden Chair Antiques was supposed to be right here.
Oh, really?
Right above us.
In the building we're in now, downtown?
Yes, right here that we're inside of. But it didn't pan out. So one day I get in the truck, I take a wrong turn because I'm still not familiar with the streets, and there is a sign. There goes Ben Trocochi. I'm like, Ben!
Good old Big Ben, Uncle Ben, baby.
Ben, what's going on, Ben? It was a roller coaster ride. I walked in for the first time. We won't talk about how I walked in. People are listening. But I looked outside the broken windows, and I said, there's that parking lot right there. Mm-hmm. How much you want to bet I'm going to be able to do my promotion still? I'm an owner for Wooden Chair Antiques, and I'm still a promoter too. Mm-hmm. Right. So it worked out.
Yeah.
It worked out.
Very nice.
Yeah, it was most recently a grocery store? Question mark.
Grocery store. Yeah,
but
it was.
No one had nothing good to say about it. I know nothing about them.
Yeah, you weren't around.
No,
you never saw
no.
it. Yeah, it was expired food they sold for some reason.
Food.
Yeah, it was super weird.
It was weird. Yeah.
How do you have a grocery store? The one thing that we need and mess that up.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I don't get that. So.
Yeah, super weird. But I'm glad that you're there because that spot needed to be filled, and you are doing a great job down there. I mean, you're bringing business down there like nobody's business,
Yes, thank you. Mm-hmm.
So you do your monthly markets you're doing now, the mega markets, is that what you're calling it?
Yes, mega antique market.
Okay, and you're doing that across the street in that lot.
Yes.
Who owns that lot?
So that's Danny Madrigano and his family.
Okay.
Yes, they've been very gracious.
Okay, cool.
Extremely wonderful individuals. Of course, I take care of the lot for them.
Yeah.
Make sure everything is nice and clean.
Okay.
And it's just been great support from a lot of folks.
They're the ones that own the Elks Club, right? The big building there?
That's correct.
Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
What made you decide to come to Kenosha? Because you haven't really been here much before that.
Correct. As a matter of fact, I actually started my search in Union Grove.
Okay.
Yeah. Union Grove is kind of tough, though. Yeah, there was this one building. I really wanted to get my hands on it, but, they didn't want to work with me. And it was unfortunate. I was like, no. And no one's using that building right now.
Oh, really?
I know. It's just sitting there all pretty and stuff. And then Burlington was too far out. But I just knew out of doing my research where the people go and drive. I was trying to find something on 50. And then at one point I was going to buy Jim's place. He was the owner of Always Remember That Antiques.
Okay.
Yeah, I was in a 6-month negotiation with him, but we just couldn't meet with the numbers. We couldn't meet. Mm-hmm.
And where was that?
Always Remember That Antiques is over by Salem.
Oh, so it's out there a little ways. Okay.
Off of 50.
Okay.
But you got them Geneva folks coming up.
Right. They got the money.
I was going to build up because that was one that was 10,000 square feet, one floor.
Oh, wow.
Put another one on top. Watch out!
Oh.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Well, you can always build up where you're at once you get rid of all those old folks.
Like, everybody come out.
One vendor can have each apartment building and just work your way up. And then you live in the penthouse upstairs.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah, there you go.
Count your money.
Yeah. So how many vendors do you have right now at Wooden Chair Antiques?
Yes, I have 48 exactly.
Wow. Mm-hmm. That is great.
Great.
And how many square footage do you have there at this location?
It's 4,500.
Ooh,
I know.
That is a big space.
It is a big space.
And you use every inch of it.
Every square inch, even the bathrooms.
Yes. even the coolers, the freezers. I love what you did with that.
That was cool.
That was smart. Smart marketing. Very good. You've seen that, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's brilliant. Go in there,
They used to be
people.
part of the grocery store.
Yeah.
Just kind of clean them out, turn them off, and kind of...
Rent it out to the vendors. That's their space. Shelving's already in there. I love it.
Lighting.
Yeah. Locked doors.
It's wonderful.
Works out great. And one thing I hear from a lot of people that talk highly of your place is that how clean it is too. Mm-hmm. They say they love it because it's clean and well organized, and it's like and you keep it like evolving too. You get like new stuff in there. You always kind of changing things up a little bit. So when people go in there, they see something different. They're like, oh, wow, it's not the same old that you get in a lot of these stores like that. So.
Oh, yes. And there's going to be some big changes coming on.
Oh. Come on, give us a little spoiler. Come on, a little hint.
I got 4 new dealers coming in.
Wow.
Yes.
Where are you going to fit them?
I know. They're going to get a little cramped in right there. Squeeze.
You're gonna shrink your front counter down a little bit, sneak them in a little bit.
So, Maya, tell us about these monthly markets you're doing.
It's so much fun. It's so much fun, especially now that we're in season 2.
Yeah.
All right.
You got the kinks out last year. And,
Yes. People now know us. Mm-hmm. People are now asking, right? It's wonderful. It's wonderful because all of the dealers that we have and the new ones that are coming in love to partake in it. And then, of course, now I got all these outside people. They're like, hey, can we join too? Mm-hmm. And yes, anyone can join. Now, of course, we have some rules because, the Kenosha City said, don't call it a flea market.
Yeah, they got something against flea markets.
Don't
they don't
say
like that.
flea market.
It's just so weird.
Don't say flea market. Yeah, don't say flea market. It's antique pop-up market. Even if you're advertising it, okay? But it is true. I do have rules, though. Like the same rules that I have at the shop. You're not going to find tires or, anything like that, right?
Oh, I got these tires I want to get rid of. Yeah. There goes that plan.
Or a whole row of, Suave shampoo.
Yeah. All the stuff you got discount, yeah. Expired food. But no, because you said standards. You want some good stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And, people want something different because, you got there are 2 markets out there. I know one is called the Harbor Market and the other one's called the
Public
Market, yes. And so then you can come over by me and we have a little bit of something different.
Yeah, definitely.
We got the antiques, we got vintage, we got, mid-century modern. And now we got the food vendors incorporated.
Oh, nice. Yes. Okay, great.
So it's going to be great.
Well, you'll be having coming up in August. You have them the second week of the month.
First Saturday.
First Saturday.
So you'll have one coming up in August, the first Saturday in August.
Yep. And it's going to be great. It's just great,
And then September, October?
And October.
And then, okay.
But I also want to do something for Christmas. So if I hit it in November, and maybe, just maybe, I can talk to, a few folks, and I don't know if I'm going to have to pitch a tent or find a good place to do it in. But what do they call it? The Kris Kringle?
The Kris Kringle Market.
Is that what they call it? Yeah. Maybe we can add a little twang twist to it.
Yeah, you could do a little something, or find a big venue where you would just charge your vendors to pay for the spot. Obviously, but you want them to come to your store, but you can figure something out like that.
Oh, yeah. We'll figure something out. It's going to be fun. Yeah. It's going to be fun. But yes.
I bet you couldn't use the old Elk Spilling across the street just for events, without even owning it, just kind of partner with them with something. But I'm sure it needs some cleaning up and
because it's good inside, but if you're going to use a facility, you got to have the permits.
Oh, yeah. So any idea of moving this to every week kind of thing next year?
That would be epic.
Yeah.
That would be epic. I think it would be phenomenal. But we're also learning to do something different. So, you'll have, on one Saturday, we'll have a pop-up. Mm-hmm. The next Saturday, maybe, something else.
Oh, okay. She's always thinking.
A live auction.
Oh, okay.
Imagine everybody gets a little paddle and be like, hey.
That would be fun. That would be something.
And then we start with, I'm going to have to find that one guy who says, hey, number 5, how it could I get number 10?
Can we get 10? Be good at that.
Okay,
look at you.
15, can we 15?
Donnie'd be good at that.
No. Let me see them paddles.
I bet 50 cents.
Yeah, I mean, you think about 3 markets going on at the same time. I mean, and they're all right there.
Walking distance, yeah.
Walking distance.
And
for this year.
Yeah, for this year.
Until next year.
Oh, you know something I don't know.
The public market is moving next year to Kemper Center.
Oh, really?
Because of the construction of the new city hall. They're going to be like tearing that area up.
Ah.
So, yeah, they're going to be in the Kemper Center grounds.
I want to talk to you about John Fox. He is a big fan of wooden chair antiques. He vends at your place.
Are you talking about John Fox the man or John Fox the tiger?
John Fox, the Kenosha celebrity, the icon, the one and only.
The icon,
Yes.
the silver fox.
The silver fox, yes.
Yeah.
So he is a big fan of yours and of your shop, and he sells there.
Yes.
People might not know he used to actually own a shop as well and sell some vintage items as well. How did you meet John Fox, and how did this all come to be with this, could we say partnership or friendship or working relationship? Are you guys dating? What's the scoop?
I knew you were going to ask that. Let's just clear the air,
Yes,
okay?
yes.
No, we are definitely not. Oh no, that's like my oldest brother. Real old.
Wow. Oh, jeez. You're hurting his feelings now.
Where, I get to poke at the bear and then he tries to poke at me.
All right.
But John is amazing, okay? Although we have tough love for one another, we have grown into that stage of our relationship, friendship, what you want to call it. I opened up the shop and John caught glimpse, because John knows everything.
Oh, yeah.
John knows before anyone else knows.
Yeah.
And there's this black truck that pulls up, and I'm always attracted to trucks. You see mine.
That's a big truck you got there.
I was like, who's coming up in the truck, And then out comes out this tall, skinny man. I was like, and he's wearing shorts in February.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, and boots.
And boots. So he walks in and he does one of these. And then, he walks around and he was like, yep. What you got available? And at the time, I had the 3 front refrigerators. Mm-hmm. And he was like, I'll take them. I was like, all right.
Oh.
So John started off as a refrigeration man.
Oh, okay. All right.
And then one of the dealers moved out. John knew about it, and his name was on the list because I got people's names on the list.
Oh, okay.
Your name has to be on the list. It's not on the list, snooze, you lose. Not my problem. But I don't like skipping folks,
Yeah.
So he said, well, I want the space, and he's so creative. Oh, my God. John is very unique. You go into it, literally feels like you're going into a den. We call it the fox den.
The fox den. Okay.
He's like, don't call it the fox den. We all call it the fox den. But he has a very unique, everyone's unique. And John's very, very unique.
Yeah.
But he's been a tremendous support. Huge, because at the end of the day, I don't have family here, so it's hard for me sometimes. But John's always there.
Yeah.
He's cool. He's great.
Yeah, he's doing great. You guys are a great team down there. You guys bring.
Well,
a
he's
lot.
more of a fan, I think.
Yeah.
She's running the show. It's not a team. It's her show.
It's my show.
Yeah.
It's my show.
I'm just trying to make John feel good when he listens. We're trying to get him back on the show.
He needs to come back on the show.
Yeah. Because we got to convince him to run again for Alderperson so we can get him out of your hair, right?
Well, I still need him in my hair, but.
I love John.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
John's
Good guy.
awesome.
Good guy. So you've been only doing this for like a year now. You've been doing this, but you seem like you're doing pretty well. So what do you see for the future of Wooden Chair?
Oh,
yeah.
You must have not read.
I'm sorry, I can't read.
The big long story that I gave to Donnie. I didn't know what I was getting myself into.
Well, I mean, our listeners want to know what is next for you.
Okay, so it's large and in charge. Large and in charge. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can't ever do anything small. That came out so wrong.
That's what she said.
Yes, I'm actually gonna have the goal is to have a whole town I'm gonna have it down one day, and rather Kenosha wants to have it with me, or I go somewhere else. But it's gonna be massive. But I'll still have wooden and chair antiques in there.
Okay, all right.
I'm a huge admirer of Walt Disney. And Walt Disney had his own choo-choo train, like a locomotive one. The one you, like, straddle on. I'm going to have one of them bad boys.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yep. You ride around. You can get from one side to the other. It's going to be nice.
I like this.
It's a whole plan. I'm going to have a gas station. It's going to be called the Popo Watering Hole.
Oh, okay. See, you got goals, and I like this. And you've already accomplished so much, so this is going to happen.
It's going to happen.
Mm-hmm. So, wooden chair antiques, 5710 4th Avenue. Get down there, check it out. You have a lot of vendors.
Another thing I like about your store is that it's relatively priced. You know, the stuff is like reasonably priced.
Oh, yeah.
It's not like some places you go in and like everything is like insanely like high end stuff. It's like you look at the price like wow.
Yes.
Like, okay, there's no way I can afford anything in this joint.
No.
Your place, I mean, of course you're not paying rummage sale prices, but still it's good. Reasonable prices for stuff there. It's great. You find something you like there, you can take it home. You don't have to break the bank to get it home with you.
Get it home. Yep.
So
well,
that's great.
I'm glad you brought that up because one of the things that I encourage all of the vendors there who are hanging out with us is you have Chicago on one side, Milwaukee on the other. We're Kenosha.
Let's meet in the middle.
Let's
don't do Chicago prices.
Bring it down a notch.
Yeah,
bring it down a notch. And a lot of people have really understood that area, and we're doing great. Great, but you're right. Everyone's got great.
I think that helps to bring in the fresh inventory too, because if it's at the right price, people are going to buy stuff.
Yep.
You got to get new stuff in there. Boom, 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 getting a new look.
Exactly.
So, all right.
Yeah, you're doing great stuff down there. You're doing great for the community. Keep it up, right? I mean, this is
That's what Donnie says.
Amazing. So get on down there to Wooden Chair Antiques, 5710 4th Avenue. Say
they're
hello.
a little off the beaten path. That's what you guys are like about a block or two off from the main strip there. Have you found that to be a problem at all? Are people finding you?
Yeah, I just found out not too long ago, and I can't seem how to figure this out because I got Google. I'm on Google Maps, but apparently since I don't have an iPhone, I got these iPhone folks. They got a different map.
Oh.
So I got to figure out.
You mean we have the right map?
Oh, no. We got the right map.
Kevin, what do you think of apples?
You guys suck!
Yeah, I agree.
The real smart folks have Androids.
Yeah. We can use our plugs and stuff.
I bet you use your plugs.
I'll use my plug on you.
But yeah, I need to figure out how to create an Apple account without not having an Apple product, so that I can put the map on there.
Interesting.
Maybe someone can figure it out that's listening and come tell me how to do it.
Or maybe someone in this room that is all about apples.
Oh, yeah, maybe. Well, that comes with the price.
How about a high five?
She'll give you a free postcard down there.
Oh, wonderful. Perfect. Yes, I'll get right on that.
All right, so get on down there to Wooden Chair Antiques, 5710 4th Avenue, right there in the bottom floor of that giant Virginia Tower building that some people think is ugly, but...
It is ugly. Let's be real.
Some people think it's ugly. I don't know. I'm just saying what I hear, But your shop is not ugly, though.
It is not.
Inside the bottom floor, you go inside, you're not looking at the building, so you're good. And when you walk in the store, you're good.
Okay. Yes.
All right, with that, we're going to take our second break, and we'll be right back and wrap things up here with Maya from Wooden Chair. So don't touch that dial.
Fridays in Kenosha just aren't the same without a legendary Union Park Tavern fish fry, voted best in Kenosha for 10 years running.
But why stop at Friday? UPT is dishing up delicious food 7 days a week, including a weekend brunch, because eggs and bacon wait for no one.
Live music? Union Park Tavern is the home of the best live entertainment with open mic nights, piano jams, karaoke, and top-notch bands.
And if you haven't checked out their beer garden, you're seriously missing out. So head on down to Union Park Tavern and cheers. To a good time.
Experience Kenosha like never before with Lakeshore Pedal Tours.
Hop on a 14 or 16 passenger open air trolley. They're rolling parties on wheels.
Perfect for pub crawls, celebrations, or sightseeing. You can customize your tour with 2 to 3 downtown stops of your choice.
And you can bring your own beers.
Book your party today at lakeshorepedal.com and pedal your way to fun.
Woohoo!
Looking for a salon with style?
Well, visit Salinas & Company in downtown Kenosha at 709 56th Street.
Owner Chelsea offers eco-friendly beauty services and unique products from local artists.
Haircuts, shopping, and community all in one spot.
So don't forget to support local and follow
Salinas & Company on Facebook and
Instagram. And we're back from that break.
We sure are, Donnie, and thank you so much for those sponsors for letting us have that break.
Yeah, what a break that was, huh?
It was something.
It was. And what time is it now, Jason?
Well, Donnie, it's time for Kenosha Connects.
Wow, and our Kenosha Connects is brought to you by Shannon Franklin.
Oh, I love Shannon Franklin.
Who doesn't?
Oh, if you're looking to buy or sell a home, then you contact Shannon Franklin of RE/MAX Elite. With years of experience, Shannon offers personalized service, help you achieve your real estate goals.
Call 262-960-5182 or visit shannonfranklin.remax.com to start your real estate journey today.
Shannon Franklin is your trusted partner in the real estate market.
She truly, madly, deeply is. Give Shannon a call today.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, you ready for our Kenosha Connects?
Let's go.
All right.
Maya, what was the last great meal you had in Kenosha?
Well, shoot. I'm not going to lie. The pizza over at Villa de Carlo.
Yes. That's fire.
You got to say hi to Betty. She's a girl.
That's some good pizza over there.
Pizza's so good.
It's been a while since I had a Villa de Carlo. It's been a few months. I'm due for one.
Every time I get out of work, I smell it. And I'm like,
oh, yeah, you work right next door. Yeah.
God, it's so good.
Yeah.
Oh, yummy.
Where in Kenosha would you recommend someone going on a first date?
Aww. Honestly, Anna's at the lake.
Ah, yes, that view.
Make it an afternoon.
Yep.
All right.
If you could give a shout out to only one other local business, who do you pick?
Stacy.
Oh, Vintage Underground.
All right.
Okay.
Love her.
Yeah. Stacy's great.
Stacy's
Stacy
great.
is great. Vintage Underground.
Yeah.
Former guest of the Ktown Connects podcast and former sponsor of Ktown Connects podcast.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. Let's see. When was the last time you put your feet in Lake Michigan?
Oh, this was just a couple days ago.
All right. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I walked over here, again, from Kennedy Drive going up to Simmons Island. Mm-hmm. Oh, man, you get a straight petty going through the rocks.
What is one thing you wish you could change about Kenosha?
Oh, man, no one's going to like me.
That's okay. Oh, bring it on.
Perfect answer.
Oh, shit. Look, okay, I was in human resources. Communication is key, folks. Mm-hmm. Okay, we need to get it together. We need to be better. We got all these wonderful small business owners and all this activity. Mm-hmm. And when someone opens up or when something's going on, there isn't the best communication on this. And I'm not going to lie, I'll be more than happy to volunteer to help us out.
Okay.
Because if we could just change that about Kenosha, I think it would be a lot better. And we do need to be open on making some changes with some things. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying.
All right, how about this one? Now, you're new to Kenosha, so what is something about Kenosha you'd like new residents to know?
Oh, there is a lot going down. There's a lot going on in downtown.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
There's a lot. I think people get fixated with one thing and then they walk away.
Yeah.
Or they go to the one bar and then they walk away, or the one restaurant. Mm-hmm. But if they knew everything that we got some cool shops.
Yeah, we do.
We do.
Yeah. Have you ever rode the streetcar?
What's that?
It goes around in the
thing on the tracks.
Yeah, once.
Oh, okay. Did you like it?
It was so fun.
Yeah, it's fun, right?
Fun.
That's more than some people have.
Yeah, that was fun. Yeah. That was fun.
All right, and our last one, Big Star or the Spot?
Oh, come on, big star.
Oh,
Okay. All right.
She hasn't been here that long. She already has an opinion on that.
I
So,
like that. All right.
That was quick.
All right, that was our Kenosha Connects, and that was brought to you by Shannon Franklin of Remax Elite.
Thank you so much, Shannon, for that.
Yes, we appreciate
Bringing
it.
us that. And what time is it now, Donnie?
Ding, 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 ding. It's trivia time. And that's brought to you by the lettering machine.
Oh, my gosh. I love the lettering machine.
Who doesn't? Who doesn't?
I know. This locally owned business in Kenosha is Kenosha's go-to apparel store for yourself, your company, your event, anything you need. They specialize in custom shirts, hats, tote bags, and more to make your vision a reality.
If you're looking to support Kenosha, go to their website and check out their retail shop, where they're providing amazing apparel, celebrating hundreds of Kenosha institutions, schools, businesses, media influencers, sports teams, and so much more. Visit thelettermachine.com for details or stop in their shop at 725 50th Street in beautiful downtown Kenosha. And don't let that construction stop you. Stop in there.
They are open through the construction. So.
All right, let's get on to this trivia. I'm ready to lose for the 97,000th time.
Donnie,
I might be the one who's losing here.
Donnie, every week you have a chance, and you have a very fair chances.
Okay,
Because,
all right.
for our trivia segment today, Donnie's going to take on Maya in this 100% legitimate, it's definitely not skewered, on the level, it's totally fair trivia game.
Okay.
Okay, all right.
So these questions are completely random.
Okay.
We don't cater them to the guest one bit. We have our randomizer I'm going to pull out here. So I got to pull this randomizer out. And we're going to give it a good spin and see what the subject is going to be.
Woohoo! Spin away.
Ding!
Wow, that randomizer is crazy looking.
And it's U.S. President trivia.
Oh no!
Oh,
So,
Okay.
Donnie, how's your knowledge on U.S. presidents?
I know nothing.
You know who the president is now, right?
Obama?
Yeah, all right. Yeah, okay. What you, Maya? You know anything about presidents?
A little.
Okay, all right.
Little.
So I have 3 questions for each of you. We're going to see who can do better.
Okay.
Who can do better. Maya, would you like to go first? I'd like to have Donnie go first.
I can go first.
All right, great. All right, here's your first question. Which U.S. president served the shortest term?
Oh man.
It was only 30 days.
I know his name too because I saw a documentary on it, and now I can't remember. No.
Oh, yeah, that's William Henry Harrison.
Aha!
Donnie, you have a chance here. 2 U.S. presidents only have an initial for a middle name. Name them both. They don't have middle names. It's just a letter.
George W. Bush.
You are incorrect.
You guys suck!
The answer is Harry S. Truman and Ulysses S. Grant.
I said that.
I'm sorry, you did not.
I knew Ulysses. And in reality, he wasn't a U.S. They changed his A to an S.
Oh, Ulysses. Oh, see? Oh, look at that.
You know stuff about this?
Well, I know because he's one of my favorites too.
Oh.
I don't know a lot about him, but I know that.
Interesting. He was a drunk, too, right?
Yeah, and he died from cancer because he wouldn't let up on that damn cigar.
Oh. Okay.
Huh.
All right, Matt, see if you can take the lead here. Who is the first and so far only president to be born in the state of Hawaii?
Oh, don't know.
Well, you got to make a guess.
I have to make a guess.
Well, I mean, Hawaii became a state in 1959, so it's somebody born after that.
No, I don't know. No, I get in the film. I don't know.
Name a president.
No, I don't want to.
Oh, jeez.
Are you choking? Are you choking on me?
I'm joking. Because I can't do it. I can't do it. I don't know who. I can't
Gotta
pick.
give her a hint.
Yeah, you gotta give me a hint. Do I get a hint? Do I get a lifeline?
Well, I mean, I already told you he was. It's a he. I'll tell you that.
That's the thing that one.
Well, they were born after 1959.
Well, that's even worse because I don't know.
So you have to be at least 35. So they're 60, 70, 80, 90. So they were present after 1995.
What was the question again?
Who was the first and so far only president to have been born in the state of Hawaii?
I'm just gonna say Trump. No, it wasn't.
You guys suck!
No, that was a Barack Obama.
Was it really?
Yes.
And I was gonna wild guess on him, but I didn't.
Well, you should have.
Ah, damn.
All right.
Damn. Okay.
0-0 here. Donnie?
Okay.
Who was the first president to travel outside of the United States during his presidency?
Hold on. I got this one.
The president. Do you?
Yeah, I got this one. Hold on.
Who?
Hold on. I
Are you
know
waiting to
this
fart
one.
or what?
No,
He's holding in his cheeks.
Yeah.
no, I'm trying to squeak here.
What was the question again?
Well, who was the first president to travel outside of the U.S. during his presidency? I'll give you a hint. It was a man.
Oh, shit. It was Jackson.
You guys suck!
Nope, I'm sorry. That was Theodore Roosevelt.
Oh. Where did he go?
I don't know.
Oh, Jesus.
What?
All right, Maya, here's your chance to go ahead.
Oh, dang.
On July 4th, 1826, it was the 50th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence. On that day, 2 former presidents died on the same day.
Mm-hmm.
Name one of them.
Jefferson.
Hey!
Yeah.
Yay.
I know that story.
All right, Donnie, let's see if you can tie it up.
Oh, my God.
This one's kind of easy.
Oh, good. Trump.
Which president had a bowling alley installed in the White House?
A bowling alley installed in the White House.
This one's so easy.
George W. Bush.
You guys suck!
Damn it.
I'm sorry, that's Richard Nixon. So, Donnie, you have lost a trivia for this time. Maybe you'll win next time, but I'm sorry. Maya, you have won, and you've won a Ktown Connects koozie,
Oh, my God.
courtesy of the lettering machine.
Look at
I
that.
like that.
You could sell it in your shop for like $50 maybe.
Yes.
Of course.
So, once again, that's Maya of Wooden Chair Antiques, 5140.
5710.
Edit.
5710 4th Avenue in downtown Kenosha. Follow Wooden Chair Antiques on Facebook and Instagram. What are your hours down there?
We are Wednesday through Sunday,
Wednesday
from
through
10 to
Sunday.
5,
All
and
right.
during the season, on Saturdays, we open at 9.
All right.
Yes.
Great.
I got one more thing to plug.
Oh,
Oh,
plug
yeah,
it. Plug
please.
it.
We are trying to get Wow Wednesdays off the ground.
Wild Wednesdays.
Wow.
Wow Wednesdays. This is Wheels on Wednesdays. Say it,
Oh.
Donnie. Say it.
Wheels on Wednesdays. That just rolls off the
Yay.
tip of my
Yes.
tongue.
And what that entails is you got 4 wheels, 2 wheels, 1 wheel, 3 wheels. It don't matter how many wheels you got. Come and show them off.
Oh, okay.
And it's from 5 to dusk.
Okay.
But we can't get it if the masses don't show up.
Okay, so you want anything with wheels, get on down there.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of a wheel show.
Yes, so starting on the second Wednesday of this July, we're going to kick things off. We're going to get a food truck vendor out there, hopefully.
Okay.
You know, and if this grows, hopefully we can invite, the farmers come out and sell some produce. Maybe a couple of the car guys that got some car parts.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, you can come sell a little bit. So it'll be a lot of fun. And the shop is open after hours.
Ooh.
Wonderful. Okay. All right. I like
Wednesdays.
this.
All right.
Yes.
This is going to be good. All right. Let's build this up. Let's get this going.
She's always got something brewing here.
She is great. She never stops. She never stops.
And you know what else is great, Donnie? All those great sponsors we have.
Oh,
Ktown
my goodness.
Connects.
Well, let's give them a good special shout out.
We got to
here.
thank the losses of Frank J. Parise.
Of course, our good friend Aaron Hunzinger of AH did it.
About Time Moving Systems.
Casey Family Options, Funerals and Cremations.
Dickhouse Czak Tile.
Frank Steiner.
Shannon Franklin of Remax Elite.
Union Park Tavern.
The Lettering Machine.
Public Brewing Company.
A Plus Mobility.
Alpaca Art.
Faded Barbershop for Men.
Lakeshore Pedal Tour.
Lucci's Grandview.
Salinas and Co.
The Port of Kenosha Beverage House.
And of course, the White Lilac, if it's still standing.
They're coming back.
Go to that GoFundMe page. Help Kelly McKay out.
He'll be back. And, of course, Wink Beauty Boutique, where you can get your butthole waxed, right,
Yes,
Donnie?
yes,
You know all
can.
about that.
Yes, I do.
Did you say what I think you said?
No, he did not say that. But yes, thank to all of our great sponsors for that.
And thank you to all of our great listeners out
yes,
there.
thank you. And thank you to you. Get on down to the Wooden Chair Antiques. Did you have a good time on the show?
Oh my God, this was so much fun. Thank
It
you
was
so
great.
much. This is so awesome.
Thank you. And Jason, I want to just personally thank you.
Well, thank you, Donnie. And thank our listeners. Thank you, everyone out there listening. And whoever doesn't listen, what do you have to say to them, Donnie?
I won't say what I said on the last show, but we are connecting Kenosha.
Would you say that? Would two things.
I got to say fuck them last 2 episodes. What's it going to do? Sign? I will say fuck them.
Fuck 'em. I would have done the same thing. Go find somewhere to be.
I like that tagline.
So out of curiosity, the mics and these things, this truly helps when you put the podcast out there? Or does it enhance
things?
Oh, dang, you're not supposed to tell nobody that.
Okay.
Oh, that's a secret. That's a secret.
I don't know about the game. I don't know.